Welcome back to the channel, guys. You're joining us for this video, which is basically what we got up to in Vegas when we weren't at the Sema show. So we managed to squeeze quite a lot into a small space of time, and this included things like machine gun shooting, supercar driving, an ATV off-road experience. We also managed to squeeze in visiting the Counts Customs shop and also the World Rap or Vegas Rat Rod shop. So yeah, enjoy the video. So first up on our little fun day in Vegas, or a couple of fun days in Vegas, we decided that we wanted to do some machine gun shooting. So when in Rome. So myself and Danny got ourselves booked with a company called MGV, so it's Machine Guns Las Vegas, or Machine Guns Vegas. They were based out right way out in the desert, and we were really pushed for time. The guys were great, they got us through everything. We had a really good time because we didn't quite realise or take into consideration just how long it would take us to get from that venue to our next venue, which was at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway for some supercar driving. So big thanks to the guys down at MGV. They were great, like I say, getting us through, and still had everything we wanted to do and more. They were really hospitable. So we shot, it started with a Beretta M9, so a small handgun. Then we had the likes of MP5, MP4, AK-47, everybody knows that one, a Remington 700 rifle, moving up to like a sniper rifle, can't remember the name of that one offhand, and the ultimate weapon at the end, if you like, was the Barrett 50 cal. And actually I've got, that's an empty shell from a 50 cal bullet, so normally about so much longer. That one was fun. Anyway, here's some footage of what we got up to. Just a brief little bit of footage there, gives you an idea of what the guys do down there, and we can't recommend them enough. We'll stick a link in the description.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
Down, down, down.
Nice, good shot. Nice. All right, now you got all the...
So next up we had our supercar driving experience, which was based at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Now there's a load of companies out there doing, well not loads, but there's a few companies out there doing supercar experiences, but we went with a company called Dream Racing. Now Dream Racing are actually based inside the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which is an official NASCAR track. So there's loads of stuff that goes on at this place. There was jets flying over us at regular intervals, every sort of 15-20 minutes. There's various types of military aircraft. You've got NASCARs doing laps.
Remember me?
And then in the middle of all this, you've also got Dream Racing, where you can race, you know, GT3 race cars. Well, you can start off with, I say start off with, but I mean, even at the low end of the spectrum, you're still talking like Nissan GTR, you know, 911 Carreras, Carrera 2 sort of thing. And you can work your way up to, they've got some quite nice like limited edition vehicles. They've also got things like the SLS AMG, various Ferraris, you know, 458s, 488s, things like that. And yeah, it's just fantastic. Just, you know, really well organised. You get to do a simulator. You get a safety briefing, as you do with all these things, to cover everybody's insurance. But then you get two instructors who basically spend time with you on a simulator and talk you through the tracks. You can get familiar with the track before you go out, because you don't have the longest amount of time out there. It's 5 laps per vehicle, and then you just choose your vehicles as to what you want to go for, and they stagger the payments like that. But you can actually get into and race a genuine GT3 Hurricane 488. I mean, it's some real crazy stuff there. Can't wait to go back sometime in the future. So yeah, this is our little snippet from there.
Okay, we are in Vegas, day 1. As you just seen, we just done some shooting. The 50 cal was amazing. I'll cut a picture in of the, or a little clip of that in, or a picture of the bullets, just to give you an idea of the size of them. Just crazy big. Here we are at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This place is amazing. And we're at a place called Dream Racing, where me and Danny are going to be doing a little bit of supercar driving. Danny just got an upgrade for free. Gone up from, what were you driving? It was the R8 V10 Plus, wasn't it? And now you've got the Hurricane. Now he's got the Hurricane. Fluky bastard. Anyway, just casually standing in the middle of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I don't know if you can see that in the background. It's the NASCAR doing laps there. Yeah. So now if you come back this way, you see a lot of excited people like ourselves. Some of the cars you can drive. So if I just spin around here as well. I mean, the list is endless. You just got to look them up online to see. But I'll walk it down so you can see. We start off with everything like your Hurricanes and your Gelados, 430s. Got a 488 here as well. Obviously the standard GTR in the background here. Mercedes is quite a popular one, even with the instructor actually. He was saying that he really likes this one. That's one of the ones Danny's going to be driving. So he's got the Hurricane and the GTS Merc. I've gone for, just because there's 2 cars I've always wanted to drive, is the Gallardo, but the 2-wheel drive Gallardo, and also the 430 Scuderia. So yeah, that's the 2 I've gone with. As you can see, got the F12 here as well. I mean, just crazy. McLarens. We just spin around here. How about a full-on Lambo race car? Look at this bad boy. GT3, I think. Crazy bit of kit, and you can drive that car as well. Here we go. Got the 570, 911, Stingray, another McLaren. And as you can see, got the SLS as well at the end there, AMG. Oh, you got the new NSX. I've missed that. There you go. New NSX behind me here. You can see that. Yeah, it's quite an amazing establishment these guys have got here, and it's right in the middle of Las Vegas Motor Speedway. So basically, when you drive in, there's a couple of companies that are based outside. These guys are actually based in the middle of the complex. You probably hear this NASCAR still laughing behind me. Oh, 2 NASCARs now. Just 2 NASCARs now. So yeah, here should be able to see them coming up along here shortly. Here we go, around the bank. So we're going to get some onboard footage, so that's going to be cool for each of the cars we're driving. So yeah, we're going to go and have some fun.
back in. There you go. Brake hard. Downshift once. Tight, tight. Let it get to the top. Let it get to the top. Let it come back in. 40, 60, 80, 100% now. There you go. Upshift. Back to the right side. Upshift. And brake hard. More brake, downshift. Off brake now. Turn. And power. Let off.
So that wraps up our first day in Vegas. We managed to cram that all into to quite a short space of time. Then we decided that what we wanted to do was a wander not far from our hotel to check out the famous Welder Up shop.
Hey guys, Steve Darnell from Welder Up, seen on Vegas Rat Rods.
Experience, if you like, and also Count's Customs.
Yes, baboom.
So we went round the corner, like I say, it's just around the corner from our hotel, and here's some shots, and I'll just give you a little sort of background whilst they're going through the video. So what you're essentially seeing here is the inside of Danny's car collection. Danny Coker, who owns Count's Customs, or the show on Discovery's Counting Cars. I'm sure you're all familiar with it anyway, but essentially what he does is he doesn't charge you anything. You know, you can go into this place for free. He asks you don't do any filming, however you can take as many photos as you like, and it's all very, as you can tell, you know, very 70s in its layout and its lighting style, like his own personal taste. And it's got some incredible cars in there. Got some of the old projects you'll see in there. Obviously a lot of his own stuff as well. You've got really rare. There's like a rare Viper, for example, in there as well. Loads of custom stuff from old buckets, and there's a customised golf cart, and there's you'll see a little bit later on also some bikes. Because there's a big bike contingent as well. That they enjoy building bikes as much as they do cars, or probably more. But they're more famously known for the cars of late. Some of the detail work as well is just phenomenal. When you look at the pinstriping and the effort that goes into some of their paintwork, it really is phenomenal. So next up was the Welder Up shop, which is literally just around the corner. So it's a few, they're almost neighbours. And because Sema was on, we were in luck. He had pretty much all of the big project stuff outside. Looks like he does that quite often. Steve Darnell, the owner, who coincidentally did turn up while we were there. Didn't get a chance to have a chat or anything, but he leaves them out so you can walk around them, you can touch them. You know, he's not precious about the vehicles. Doesn't mind people having shots taken with them and stuff like that, which is nice. Again, in the same vein as Count's Customs, you can go inside and there's no charge. But there was so much going on in the car park this time that it was hard to even get inside. We spent ages in the car park just looking over the various projects that they've done over the years, from the big built trucks, the Mack truck, and then there's the hot rod inspired bucket that's got, I can't remember what it is now, but I think it's this twin turbo nitrous injected monster Cummins diesel engine in it, and it's just all the detail that goes into everything, the little welds they put in, just for the extra effect and the artistry of it, when they drill holes in stuff. And everyone tends to look at rat rods, and there's a lot of rat rods that are just ratty, and they are just pretty shitty looking, to be honest. But this is just this is another level of craftsmanship. They don't necessarily conform to your typical kind of show car stuff, but when you actually get the chance to get close to them and look at them, and you can't help but love the amount of attention to detail these guys go to, and all the little touches they put to it. So when we did finally get inside, some awesome projects, but they've done it all out to it's like almost like a haunted house, if you like. It's quite creepy and eerie, and everything's dry, and he's created a really good atmosphere in there. You've got genuine old signs, it's signage, petrol pumps, hand pumps, old hand petrol pumps, and there's all sorts of stuff just laying about, and it really is. You can lose yourself in there for sort of half a day again, just taking in all the details of everything. But yeah, well worth a visit. Can't recommend it enough. It's the same deal. Merchandise is what they obviously survive off to run the place and make some money. And everybody gets something as a souvenir from there. Why wouldn't you? But yeah, no, it was a good afternoon, and I'd recommend it to anybody. Our last fun activity was a half day in the desert doing some ATV, so all-terrain vehicle driving, which although we didn't vlog it very well, we did get some decent on-board footage, which is hard because there's so much dust out in the desert there, so it's hard to explain, but you really have to go and experience it. So many different surface changes. We went with a company called 01, and they had some pretty much brand new Polaris four-wheel drive, two-seater and four-seater buggies, which were just really easy to drive, great fun. You can still get them sideways and hang the rear end out quite easily, whilst being quite controlled. The best thing I can do is probably talk you through it. Like I say, this is one of those kind of things that you have to go and experience yourself. We hope you enjoyed that, guys. Please leave us a comment below. We do really appreciate everybody's feedback. It will help us decide what gets put on the channel and what doesn't, ultimately what people want to see more of. Please also leave us a like.
I like it a lot.
Share with your friends.
Please be my friend.
And subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, if you want to know about any future uploads, you can hit the bell button to be notified. Thanks for watching.